I'm now pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Miss Amy Hill. Amy Hill's television and film credits number over 200. Many know her from her memorable turns in 50 First Dates or as Ice Cube's neighbor in Next Friday. She was a series regular on NBC's Magnum PI as Kumu for 5 seasons, as Mama P on Amazon Prime's Just Add Magic for 4 seasons, and on multiple additional series on both cable and network television. As a voice actress, she has been heard as a recurring or regular character on numerous animated series and films, including Kung Fu Panda, American Dad, and next season on Freeform's Praise Petey. She also has worked with regional theaters such as the Mark Taper Forum, Actors Theater of Louisville, and the Public Theater in New York City. She appeared on Broadway in Lincoln Center's 12th Night, which also aired on PBS Lives from the Lincoln Center, and is proud to consider East West Players her LA theater home, where she has performed, directed, and taught. This winter, she played the title character in Shakespeare's Cymbeline with NAATCO, which received glowing reviews in the New York Times. In August, she premiered a new autobiographical solo work at the Hawaii Theater, Amy 2.0. Her recent project, the live-action Lilo and Stitch, made over $1 billion at the box office and is set to shoot a sequel soon. She is currently on Amazon Prime's Ballard with Maggie Q. She has a personal connection to UH Manoa, where her daughter Penelope graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Human Development and Family Studies in December 2022. That's a lot of stuff. Please join me in wildly welcoming Miss Amy Hill.
Well, I have to say, Cooper's speech was inspiring and incredible, so I'm humbled to be following him. I hope I can meet his impressiveness. Anyway, aloha! I am incredibly honored to be here speaking to you this morning, truly, and also a little shocked. Because if you had told 18-year-old me that one day I'd be standing at a podium giving a commencement speech, I would have said, to whom? And why? I mean, you all have worked so hard to get here. Some of you will head out and find your place in the world. Some of you will continue your academic journey. And some of you are here because a parent said, if you walk across that stage, I will buy you a car. And they're all valid paths. My daughter, as President Hensel said, graduated from UH Manoa in winter 2022 with a BS, a Bachelor of Science, we were both shocked about that, in Human Development. This was her dream school. She had no idea that I would eventually be following her to Honolulu because I was working on Magnum PI. Yeah, she was shocked. So was I. Now listen, I tried to give her space, truly, I really did, but being her mom, she had to tolerate my presence, except when she needed me to watch her dog while she camped on the North Shore with her friends. Then suddenly I became so much fun and the best mom ever. Amazing how that works. UH Manoa is not only an incredible academic institution, but one rooted in deep purpose, surrounded by astonishing beauty and infused with the aloha spirit. She really grew here, and not just in her ability to ask me for favors. Growing up, I never imagined I'd be asked to give a commencement speech, as I said earlier. Why? Because I never felt like I fit in anywhere. I was born in a time when interracial marriage was frowned upon. Shocking, right? Like me, those unions, the children of those unions, were often treated like we came from outer space. My birth certificate literally said my mom was yellow and my dad was white. You know, like paint swatches. We moved from Deadwood, South Dakota, yes, that's a real place, not a stage name, to Seattle when I was 6. I didn't meet another multiracial person until middle school. In high school, I found 2 more. That's 4 of us total. 4. So you can imagine my shock when I later discovered an entire state absolutely filled with people who looked like me. Yeah. Hawaii was the plot twist I did not see coming. As a kid, I escaped into my imagination. I performed on my front porch, watched TV obsessively, recreated scenes in the living room. Basically, I had a whole cinematic universe going before Marvel ever thought of it. But I kept my creative dreams secret at school. I thought, no one needs to know I'm acting in my mind. Let them think I'm normal, which, by the way, is one of the best acting performances I've ever given. Then I finally signed up for drama class in high school, and that teacher changed my life. I was in every single play until graduation. Everyone had someone like that, right? A teacher, a mentor, an auntie, a tutu, a complete stranger who randomly drops a piece of wisdom that hits you like a flying slipper. Someone who shifts how you see yourself. Someone who gives you the courage to try something you didn't think you could do. My teacher made me feel like I had a gift. And here's the truth. Every one of you has a gift. Even if right now your biggest gift is the ability to function with no sleep and 3 iced coffees. After high school, I wanted to escape Seattle, reinvent myself. In my mind, I was already living in Paris, an elegant, mysterious woman sipping espresso, discussing politics and poetry, smoking unfiltered cigarettes. Basically, I was starring in a French art film in my own head. My mother, meanwhile, wanted me to go to Tokyo. I applied to Sophia University, got in, and stopped in Honolulu on the way. And suddenly, I was like, why wasn't I raised here? I had found my people, I had found my place. For the first time in my life, I felt embraced, I felt safe, I felt like I fit. Tokyo was another revelation. Being half was suddenly cool. I thought, what alternate universe have I stepped into? I learned Japanese quickly, and thanks to my theater background, I became a tarento. I even had a radio show called Amy's Japan, where I traveled around the country reporting on my adventures. Honestly, it was a dream job. Lots of travel, lots of food, and absolutely no one telling me to be home by 10. Eventually, I moved to San Francisco to join the Asian American Theater Company, and that's where I discovered improvisation, the art of saying yes. Now, let me be clear, there are absolutely times in your life you must say no to drugs, say no to getting in a car with a drunk person, say no to going home with someone who introduces themselves as, "Trust me, you'll love this." But saying yes, the right kind of yes, moves your story forward. One day, the theater got a call asking if anyone could do a Filipino accent. I said yes, and ended up being the voice of Philippine Airlines for 6 years. Philippine Airlines, the only way to fly. Recognize it? While I was recording, my improv teacher walked in and was shocked I did voiceovers. "Do you do more of these?" I said, "Yes." I absolutely did not, yet. But soon I was one of the top female voice talents in San Francisco. See the pattern? A friend asked if I wanted to house sit in LA. Yes. A place opened up afterward and someone asked if I wanted to move in. Yes. While interpreting on a US-Japan co-production, someone asked if I had a solo show ready to perform. I said, yes, aggressively, even though I had nothing. 3 months later, I had written, rehearsed, and staged a whole solo trilogy, Tokyo Bound, which caught the attention of studios and launched my television and film career. Nothing was planned. I just kept saying yes and moving the story forward, like improv, only with higher rent. Another lesson acting taught me: listen, be present, stay ready to pivot, because life is absolutely not going to stick to your script. If you're too caught up in your own drama, you miss opportunities, you miss people, you miss the little moments that change your story. Don't dwell on the past, don't get stuck on what didn't happen or what you regret. Wake up each day and decide what you're going to accomplish today. Plan for tomorrow, sure, but don't expect it to come exactly the way you imagine. I'm 72 now. I know it's shocking. And let me tell you, I am more aware than ever that life is precious, and I am full of gratitude. And even though I have absolutely no idea what's coming next, even though I know I'm going to LA tomorrow, but anyway, my years in Japan gave me tools I still use today, and I want to share them with you. Ikigai. Find what makes your life meaningful by doing what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs. Or learn to love what you do. That works too. And sometimes it's faster. Kaizen. Make small daily improvements. Tiny steps lead to huge change, like how a single "I'll start tomorrow" can turn into 10 years. Shoshin, beginner's mind. Be open, try new things. Pretending you know everything is exhausting. Trust me, I've tried. Obaitori, don't compare yourself to others. Everyone has their own pace, their own timing. This is your life, not a race, not a contest, and definitely not Instagram. Wabi-sabi. Find beauty in imperfection and simplicity. We are all imperfect. Celebrate it. If perfection were required, none of us would have graduated anything. Class of 2025. You have already accomplished something extraordinary. You've made it through years of hard work, change, uncertainty, and group projects, which frankly deserve their own medal. Now, take your gifts, your courage, your curiosity, and yes, your sense of humor, and go make an impact for good. Congratulations. I can't wait to see what your next yes becomes.